So I just got done watching episode 12 of Tokyo Revengers, one of the most insane episodes yet for the season. I mean, seriously, guys, if you haven't watched it, I highly recommend that you do so, but let's get into this. So starting things off, the episode really did seem very wholesome. I mean, that once suicidal best friend has now changed his ways and is starting his life following his dreams of becoming a hairstylist. And as for our beloved main character, I mean, it seems even 12 years into the future, he has yet to change his ways. He is still that same shy simp fellow that is willing to go back in time, risk his life to save his elementary or middle school girlfriend, even though he absolutely lacks the ability to have a proper conversation with the woman. Better yet, at times he just starts to bust out in tears and not say a word. Also is definitely afraid to be alone in the same room with her. But anyway, still at least he hasn't switched up on us, right? The same fellow that some of us may know and love. Now, remarkably, as time went on, it started to look like mission accomplished. Your best friend's still alive, he changed his ways, your girlfriend's also still alive. There's no reason to go back into time any further. Well, at least it seemed that way until there was a quick run-in in the bathroom with a villainous character from the past. Now, I didn't want to judge this dude. I thought maybe he changed his ways. He had a suit on. Maybe he's just coming home from the office and made a quick stop in the bathroom. Well, I should have known better because the overwhelming majority of criminals tend to recommit and follow that life of crime forever. And actually, to make matters worse, that once suicidal best friend that was hell-bent on killing him is still a suicidal best friend that is hell-bent on killing him. Actually, he's just a hairstylist by day, suicidal maniac by night. The difference from this go-around versus the first go-around is that he's a bit more clean-cut. That's it. All right. And sadly, his girlfriend gets caught in the middle of this. And the only time he's ever able to share his feelings with this girlfriend is as she's dying in a burning vehicle. Like, my goodness, our main character can't do anything right. Not to mention, at the end of it all, I mean, we were looking to see what his bright next idea would be, and might I say this was the worst idea that I had ever seen from a main character. The solution he came up with was the most ridiculous solution that I had ever seen after a traumatic event within an anime. Like, I think we all know what our beloved main character should be doing. He should be going back in time and offing his losses. I mean, this is the second time that your beloved best friend then tried to kill himself and kill you, as well as anyone you're around within that process. It's time for you to cut your losses, go back in time and off him before he offs himself, you, and the people that you love in the process. Okay? It turns out this bright buffoon said, hey, I need to go back in time and become the leader of the gang that runs the entire area. Like, what? That's what you came up with? Of all the things that you could do to prevent her death and prevent him from killing you and the people that you love, this is what you decided to do. I mean, okay, it's your story. I'll be here to watch and see how everything turns out, but trust me, that's not what all of us watching were thinking. In all honesty, that was actually the last thing we're thinking. I mean, you can't even run your relationship, let alone running an entire gang. But hey, we'll see how it turns out. So overall, amazing anime, definitely a fun watch, and I do recommend it. At times I just poke fun with this anime, but honestly, it's a good watch. It's one of my top 3 for the year.